ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Unkgeta Reacts. And this one is the latest death battle that we got here. Boy, oh boy. We got Dante from Devil May Cry versus Clive from Final Fantasy 16, who apparently is the same idiot that told Tifa Spy to take him out, man. Ooh, boy. I want Dante to hurt him this bad, man. I'm going for you, man. I want Dante to hurt him this bad, man. I want Dante to hurt him bad. I want him smoked. I want him burned to cook the whole nine. You know, let's see what these two gonna have, man. But I already know who I'm picking. Yeah. Hate looking at that smart buck face that told Tifa spot, bro. Ain't no kid, man. I ain't gonna even wait. Let's just get into this right now. Come on. Get into this right now. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go. Come on.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for...
See, the bat... Let's see. This battle covers everything covers material from Devil May Cry. Covers everything from Devil May Cry to Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, I get it, man. Wait, this battle contains spoilers for Devil May Cry 5.
Power, and every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
But then
Yep, I remember. I ain't seen the first four playthroughs on UCBL Channel. By the way, if you have not seen... By the way, if you're looking to play this game, you can play yourself, or you can watch UCBL Channel on the Devil May Cry 5. I bet you if he watches this video, I'm like, Dante is playing yeah, but anyway, yeah, man. If you actually watch the stuff I ain't seen Devil May Cry, I need to play Devil May Cry. The series, actually.
Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing.
Killing demons? And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed.
I guess we already know, I don't know if I should really read this. But I don't know if I should read this, but I'll read it anyway. Full name, Dante, height 6'2", weight 148 pounds, age in his 40s, age also known as Tony Redglaive. That's his nickname? Huh. He couldn't have just kept the name. He couldn't have hit himself. He couldn't have just called himself. He couldn't have just called himself something like, I don't know. Leon Kennedy, but what else you want to call him? Leon Kennedy, okay, whatever. So he's a human and a demon hybrid. He's both, yeah, because he's born to two parents, also his brother. Likes pizza Sundays, Nero, and parties, just like demons and Mundus. The May and Zero may cry. The May and Zero may cry. Oh boy. Yeah, you would yeah. This is the kind of guy that I think Makima will wear their pants off in this mess. And say, look, Makima, you get murdered by Goldro with this bag. Wait till he faces you next. I hope you watching this, Mike. Wait till he faces you next.
Power and durability. letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot.
Yeah, man, I've seen it. This dude's been impaled. You remember that battle that he had with Bayonetta? Oh, yeah. Bayonetta tried to stab him his last death battle, too. I'm like, yo. As soon as you finish with Clive, man, you best go back in the heart and Bayonetta looks for you.
Stab, slice through, basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips, and they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of elemental nunchucks.
Now, I will rate all these, but people already know what Dante's weapons are. So for the sake of this, I'm gonna end up seeing it, but I'm gonna end up reading it anyway. That was Sword Dante being on Andy Ruda, Alistair Artemis, Balrog, Beowulf, Carl, Cavalier, Cerberus, Coyote A, Dr. Faust, Gilgamesh, Grenade, Ada Gun, Ifrit, Kellyan 2, Sig Cerberus, Lucian, Merciless, and Neogun, Nightmare B, Nightmare Slayer, Demon, Pandora's Shotgun, Sparrow, and Dead. I already know all these weapons, man. I mean, you reading all these weapons, you already know what this dude's got in the last battle, man.
Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle, Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira, and Navan, a guitar, an electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying... Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient head that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying.
Hey, it's Virgil. He's on UFC 3, and he got some... I wouldn't really think we want to see him pop up again. He got shanked by the Sephiroth, who's the one we ate, or he also shakes sail. Yeah, you gonna...
And Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can Royal Guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves through his supernatural power. By tapping into his...
So he got all the abilities, the transformations, like the Devil Trigger and the Margin Devil... What? Are we straight up going Dragon Ball? Sin Devil Trigger, Superhuman Speed, Strength, Air Hockey, Doppelganger, Dreadnought, Regeneration, Quicksilver, World Guard, Celebration. Ew, boy. Hold on. Devil May Cry been on. Thought he had more abilities by now, shoot.
Demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the Demon World.
So there's two Munduses. There was the one in the main game, and I think in the other one that's actually created a universe. Man, dude. Dang. And it's not bad for a game that used to have been spawned from the depths of Resident Evil. But hey, it's got comes on universe. And if I wanted to, I want to create a Dante A356, but I created a Volnut instead. Oh, there. Oh, wait. That'd be crazy. I mean, hey, that would be crazy. But it's well, it wouldn't be far from the possibility that Street Fighter will let a weapon user like Dante would be in there. I mean, Tekken does it. So, okay, whatever.
Oh, he's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax, a god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence.
Argosax.
A divine deity of the sun that Dante...
That dude, this creature looks like a double-horned beast from Mortal Kombat. Jeez.
Also shot in the face.
Oh, that guy! I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did
I didn't
Dante.
know about him.
Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
Don't make Cry 4 that he did have a nephew, which means Virgil is actually Nero's dad. That was some crazy complicated. I don't know how. Man, so he was kind of fucking around, wasn't he? Yeah. Guess you can. Yeah. I guess you wouldn't have had waited long to keep it around. That's why your motto was still lingering around. Mr. Virgil. You got two stories. You were only swordsman.
For dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright...
Can we read this? Okay. So Mundus fought Dante flew in through atmospheric. Okay, I can pretty much read this. So Mundus and Dante flew into the atmosphere of a neighboring planet, though the time frame aim is unclear, and even generous estimates put in the unifier has the best feats. Anyway, and the judgment cut is like 11.9 times the speed of light. Wow, okay. They got a lot of colors. There's a feat where I think glossing over the feat where these two button the freaking ring, the swords cut out every range up out here. From every video that have you seen. I mean, you gotta go
Blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So,
okay, let's read this here. According to the Devil May Cry 5 guide, Nero's arm couldn't regenerate because the Virgil remained in a tier demon. Okay. Removed Nero's demonic power. He regained his power later and immediately regrew his arm. Wow. Okay. So that's some spoilers right there. Here. So your dad took your power away, but then later you regrew it when your power returned.
Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned again and made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, not...
That's a badass form. If they make another Marvel vs. Capcom, bro, and Dante puts it in that game, that shit, oh yeah. He hate to see it, but every Capcom character and Marvel character better watch out. Even the freaking Ghost Rider's gonna have a problem. Especially if you're the same Ghost Rider who's constantly, they got stabbed by a blade, and then you got Peter stabbed by freaking sword. Man! Okay, let's read these speeches before I go over here. Get out the door going away. So we outspit Nero's battle right. For you to do Nero's pedal way, for you to even do something like that, you have better speed feats than that. You've been ranking up, man. Surfer the liver tree with Virgil, and wish the bombardment of meteors, man. Shoot, bombardment from meteors, dude. I was hoping Dante shatters meteors like Akuma does. Come on, Akuma shatters. See, Akuma, he didn't have to go with those meteors. This dude can just shatter them, man. Destroy big meteors, man. These are Street Fighter guns. You see, you. So we were block your sword. No, and then Sanko Gusatsu, you good, bro. When that raising demon, you have problems. You still have a problem out here. You bring that Devil May Cry Master Street Fighter out here, you gonna have problems, son. Don't even do it. Do it. Huh? Don't make the... Keep the... Don't you... Don't even think of... Don't even think of... Oh, don't even think about... Good luck trying to deal with the crazy chick speed. We're talking jury here, yeah. 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 I don't even know why you want to steal a bombardment from me when the Akuma shadows those. But that's neither here or there, man. Sugar Miles wide cavern while finding your rising. So while you Virgil space cutting judgment. Cut. Slice thousands of raindrops in less than a second. That still was the best feat. So he also defeated Void, Mundus, Sarosax, Abigail, Nightmare, Virgil, probably a list of other people, and probably a list of other people from, and then a list of other people from Marvel side. He didn't even go after Deadpool. He probably defeated more other people than that. Probably most of the cast. Most of the other yeah, never mind. I can't even add these other pieces. This is the PvP guy. This is too many. Alright. Let's move on, bro.
Neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry. Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom of Rosaria and its prince, Clive Rossfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea.
Okay.
Dominants are forces of nature.
Fun fact for y'all. I think this is the game I really want to play too. I mean, if I do get money, I'm gonna probably get this game too and play it. I'm gonna probably play it on my Akuma Production channel too, though. Because I've already played 15 out here. I mean, 16 is cool and all too. And I think, for those of you guys who haven't watched it, in Demon's videos, me have covered a lot on this channel about some crazy conspiracy theories, and yeah, about some crazy stuff going on. And yeah, Square Enix has been, doing a lot of dirt in recent years. Not in between doing Final Fantasy 16 and the Final Fantasy 7 remakes here and there. But it seems to me that they're sitting back on their Japanese roots, and they're going back to Japan and their Japanese roots, this, that, and the third, yo. I mean, me and Moore did talk about it in this channel enough as it is today. As long as Square Enix keeps up this momentum, hey, we could get something. I would definitely. And since I've already played 15, I would definitely try my hands on 16. But first I want to try my hands on Final Fantasy 2 first in the series before I even get to 16. But yeah. And I ain't got nothing against personally Clive as a protagonist out here. The only thing I don't like, is the way that this dude took Tifa's spot and Tekken freaking 8, man. Shoot, I wanna... Clive's wanna get it, man. Let's see what this dude got, man. Bring it on.
And Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but Big Bird...
Not to mention this. Not only did this game cover spoilers for 16, but I also hope Deathbattle gives him his Tekken combos. This Tekken 8 combos, bro. Yeah. Up. Full name Clive Roosevelt, age 33, 6'0". He's 6'0", 184 pounds. Dominant effort in the Shield of Rosaria. Joshua Jill in theaters. Joshua Jill Target in theaters. Dislike on unbending discrimination. It means the actual guy from Tekken 3. I'm about to go Super Saiyan, man. I'm about to go Super Saiyan. Ooh, I want this guy. Go on, man. I want this guy. Ooh, I want this guy. Go on. I want him. Go on. Ooh, we gonna see how much this Tekken Clive is gonna like to get this freaking Dante. Come on. Let's
said
go.
no thanks and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the burden his brother bore and accepted his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Sanbreque. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so,
I pretty much think this nigga's shirt, man. Going around stealing your Tifa spotlight.
There was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world: crystals and racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Remove, so he could summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even...
And there's a Sid in every game. I believe there's a Sid in every game. Let me read this. Hold on. Let me read this right quick. Final Fantasy 16's Amar confirms an epilogue of abilities. Okay. Confirms an iconic abilities like Run, Shit, Slip, and Diamond Dust. Manipulate time as opposed to precision dodge, which heightens Clive's speed and perception. Jesus. So this is the Shiva that's... Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot. Shiva can freeze time. We shouldn't... Man, Final Fantasy logic in their mess, bro.
Time itself. With Titan, he can block and absorb blows
Wait
with
a minute.
earth-shattering fists.
Hold
From
up.
this
Wait a
Dragon
minute.
Prince, he...
There's a Titan. Don't you know there's a Titan at night in Final Fantasy 15? Wait till the 15th. Wait till Noxus Lucius Caelum comes after this fool. We gonna see. Wait till he comes after this fool. We gonna see these Titans be this identical but different times.
got Bahamut and some deadly
Bahamut.
lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time
Odin.
and slice apart the fabric of space.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive
Wait a
stepped up
minute.
to lead the bearers, and even...
Okay, let me read these. So we got the Invincibles and Guard Dog and Mega Weapon and Original Sin. He got Limit Breaks, increased power and strength and healing factor. So Ifrit can pretty much sans regeneration and attacks depends on fire. Ifrit rising his flight and homemade fire blast and light speed. Elkins like Ifrit, Phoenix, Garuda, Rama, Titan, Brahma, Shiva, Odin. But he has a Leviathan to an ultimate. Oh, brother, man. Yeah, right. If this dude went up against the Power 4 Kings, he in for a world. Wait a minute. So wait, Titan Bahamut can pretty much attack them.
reunited with
Brother.
Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration.
Dante,
Ifrit Risen
this
is
guy.
literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times
my plan
faster
for
than light
revenge
and
is
overpowered
thwarted already.
Omega.
I think my plan for revenge is thwarted already. He got no.
God-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? Besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person, God the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die!
Easier said than done.
No shit!
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
aka someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out
Okay, let me read this, man. This is consistent with Clive's defeating Mama Bus, despite initially being weaker. What? So you mean to tell me that this guy don't consider me as a God? But don't think so. No. This can't even be. Man, our plan for revenge is gonna be really big with this. Yes, with this mess. Not only does he get to be a candidate, this dude's like that. Oh, crap. How did anybody from Texas fight this guy?
Malleus, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima squared, but Clive still kicked his ass. Using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will, Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch! Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or...
He intercepted Bomber's light rays, vaporized the Lord Tsunami, shattered Titan laws, destroyed him with Joshua, withstood hits from a 2 billion ton rock tentacles, overpowered the planet wiping Seta Flare, defeated Titan Bahamut wooden Omega Leviathan, oh, dog, man. Oh, man, I think Dante's really cocked. Oh, man, he's really all kind of going to Car City. No.
died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rusfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Actually, he did not. Actually, he did survive. He just ended up in Tekken 8. He just ended up in Tekken 8. In practically the Tekken universe somewhere, and Joshua doesn't know that. I bet you when he goes back to his own time, he'll probably say, hey, I fought this dude from Tekken. I fought Tekken, the same dude that fought Ryu and some other crap. And that's all Tifa splat. Woo! We'll make sure he's dead for sure. I don't... Alright, man. Oh, crap. I want to revenge Ninja on Clive so bad, but damn, man. I think I'm gonna have to I guess I'll be rooting for Dante, but I'm gonna have to switch sides and go with Clive. I think I have to go make a deal with the devil on this one. So if I'm wrong, then okay. They don't really deserve it. If I'm right, I'll have freaking not just to murder the fool. He'll get murdered in the pit. He'll have to write a book of his own too. Thank you.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
Let's
death
see it.
battle!
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
Don't get the cock, Dr. Clive. He's a sanity. With my bayonet at me. You take.
Let's rock.
Fancy yourself a bard?
I want this is a Torrian.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
See if we can push this.
Time to see the light.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Virgil's got some competition.
Probably does. I don't think that's gonna do any good.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do!
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got! Joshua!
Alright.
Don't underestimate you!
Oh no! Man, why are you so mad now? Okay, what is happening?
Please. Just once. I need more.
It's been a bash, Smokey. Sure, Clive. I need entry! Not bad. Not bad at all.
For a fight like this, God'll be nothing.
You're lucky, man!
Okay, that was a whole nother level of close, but I think...
Clive, you're really lucky! Clive, you're lucky, man! I knew it! I knew it! I knew this guy would lose! Clive, you're really lucky. The next fight you're gonna end up with is another Final Fantasy character with them 4 kings. You ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. No, dude.
You got the point.
This was not an easy call to make. Dante and Clive matched each other so closely it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a
what is
whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflex.
Mundus and Ultimate reality warping universes require demonic energy measured respectively, again implying a match in speed.
Through precision
Wow,
dodge.
it was
Both were
fun.
so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb.
So why did he lose then? Dante's abilities could help, but have a specific location requirements requiring a connection between the human and demon worlds, making his usability unlikely. So yeah, it was that close out here. But Clyde, you're freaking lucky, man. Wait till Noctis gets a hold of you, bro. Wait till he gets a hold of you. You try that same trick with this fool, and then 4 Kings is bound to come out. Them 4 Kings will bound to come out.
Hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
You mean so Dante's Devil Trigger may be above the 6-minute time limit, but Devil May Cry 5, but not Sin Devil Trigger, which lasts only a few minutes, moves like Judgment instantly, and revert Dante to base form. Man, oh boy, I knew that guy was going to be cooked. I mean, the fight was close, but the endurance was going to get him. I mean, he could endure so much, but how much does the human demonic body take, man?
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urzin, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood.
It's not like how Ashura, could take these many blows and then after that end up defeating Chalabarton because the entire concept, the monster itself gets wiped out. The concept that the Dante and his endurance gets wiped out for how much power this guy uses. And he had to end up waiting for a month, so that's which would take Ashura centuries to
overtaxing demon regen is how.
There's more text. Let's see what it says. Says after defeating Devil May Cry, Virgil's regeneration took years to complete. Throughout Devil May Cry 5 would decay without the constant use of demonic energy. The more he's used to regenerate, the harder it is for him to heal over time. Ew. So there is a limit to how much he can take. There was a limit to how much this man takes. So this guy's So Dante isn't really that invincible as it seems. His regeneration could be overtaxed over time.
Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
You know what? I kind of... Well, let me just...
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too.
I mean, we wouldn't even count that this guy had a second one if he had more than what's going on. I mean, how come couldn't even make him that OP? But they make him OP. But then again, how much OP do you want him to go? I mean, it would be be last fair for the game to happen, and that's where context kind of matters on that mess, man. I knew that was a failure, man. And then the whole regeneration thing, god dang it. Clive like Battlefield is really lucky you have this win. I mean, for real. But he wouldn't want to but I wouldn't really want to sick him up against Dante. I wouldn't really want to sick him up against Makima, because that's reserved for Dante still. Nope, nope, that's not change. But for Clive, on the other hand, I would like to see him fight Noctis now. I know Final Fantasy is the same series, but let's just call it 15 versus 16. Final Fantasy 15 versus Final Fantasy 16. They're both Final Fantasy, sure, but they're different timelines. And timeline-wise, I don't think somebody like Clive can get past the Four Kings unless his births is really identical or get beat him. But they could be really identical, and he's fought Ifrit before too. But
even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimate.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
Next time...
I can't believe it. Ugh. Crap, I knew it. Guess my revenge has been doing it like this jackass. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's see. Let's see who actually had, Lucas Xavier had reprised this role. Holy Marcy Martin. I wanna see you actually animate this, bro. I wanna see you animate this. There is. Oh! Yep. Louise Seaton Cruz and Torrian Crawford. Oh yeah, Torrian was involved. This is a Torrian episode. Yep, we see it. Confirmed. Torrian episode. I know this has been a long while, man, but hey, man, we got him in that, man. Dang. I mean, good job on this. Good job on that. I'm glad he gave Devil Artemis and the other guys a break here. But yeah, Torrian, he did you never lost your touch. You still got it, baby. You still got it, baby. Yep, and he also did the animation. You still got it, baby. You still got it. You still got it. You still got it. Yeah, you still got it, man. And I wonder what's the Death Battle score? Oh, the Devil inside by Brandon Yates and Mixmaster. Oh, you can tell Brandon was waiting to do this, but hey, okay, I guess that was it. I mean, this confirmed to be a Torrian episode. We got a Torrian episode. Too bad it ate it all that up with not getting revenge, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm gonna be probably uploading this along with, and the next day you're gonna see, but I think it won't be uploaded today, not tomorrow. It'll be uploaded the next day. This reaction that here. So yeah, so that's it for Dante versus Clive. I mean, I wanted revenge so bad, but it turns out my revenge is tortoise. You know what? Clive, you can't. You know what? For as close you came, hey, I say Dante's a winner on my book because he was able to withstand everything this guy could. Too bad he didn't have the endurance to take on guys like him. Yeah, I guess maybe I might mean Clive and Tekken 8. I might think about it. I think I might also want to main Jin. Oh, I might definitely want to main Anna Williams. And Nina too, but mostly. Ugh. If I do get Tekken 8 next year. Hopefully I'll get it next year. Okay. That's it. So I'm gonna probably press this button. We're gonna see who's gonna be fighting next. And then we're gonna end it here. So let's see who's gonna be fighting next.
On Death Battle.
2025 no. Go away.
Subscribe and join as a
Oh my
member to
God.
see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Yep, we've been waiting for this for years. So we finally get this one. We finally get it. Hashtag the divinity legendary, now the boy who eventually became the master of Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh, aka Yu-Gi-Oh, the master of Yu-Gi-Oh. Boy, we thought we wasn't gonna get this next year, but I guess this 2025 finale is gonna be all the chain. Yeah. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news. As much as I want to be on the side of Pokemon right now, not so much when it comes to that Power World situation. So, nope. I'm gonna side with Yugi because here's the thing. And banish this guy to the Shadow Realm and all of Nintendo Pokemon for good because ZA was a trash fire. Your lawsuit of Power World was a mess. We gonna make sure we're gonna be doing this. Now, I don't hate Ash. I think Ash over here is doing some pressing feats thus far, man. It's just that his company out here being him a slave, they made Pikachu a slave. I really want you to move to free him from this mess. This ain't just a death battle. I think this will be the biggest mercy kill we'll ever see happen on screen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. Don't even worry about that. This will probably go up the next day, not tomorrow, because I have a debate club upload to do. But we will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.